Hello and you're welcome back to this class. So in this video we want to continue from where we stopped in the last video. We are still under angles. So here we want to look at the relationship we have between degrees and minutes and seconds. So that's what we want to look at. We have done something related to this before, but there is need for us to go through it again. Now 60 minutes which is written in this form, that is 60, there's something like apostrophe at the top like this. So this means minutes, and 60 minutes gives 1 degree, that is 1 degree, 1 degree, right? And then degree is written as this, something raised by small zero, right? Then 60 seconds, minutes is 1 stroke, and this one is what, 2. So this is seconds. 60 seconds will give us what, 1 minute. So that is the relationship we have between two of them. But that is not what we're doing. We want to say how can we convert from degrees to minutes and seconds, and now we can convert back to what, to degrees, from minutes and seconds to degrees. So that's what we want to look at. And if time permits us, we also look at addition and subtraction of this, so which we have done already before. So but we still need to look at it again. Now let's look at these examples. So example, the first example we're going to have examples. So convert, first one, convert 50.4829 degrees to degree to degrees to degree minutes and what, and seconds. Now what you're going to notice here is this. You notice that this 50 degrees here is a whole number and 4829 is a decimal. So what we are trying to do is that the question asks us to change this to degree, minutes and seconds. This is a degree that is whole number. So this means this is 50 degrees plus 0.4829 degrees. So this 0.4829 degrees is what we are going to change to what? To minutes. So if we still have decimal, we change that decimal to what? To seconds. That means minutes and seconds. So here, this part here is 50 degrees, 0.4829 minutes. So we want to change this one to minutes. Still in degree, we now change this one to what? To minutes. How do we do that? Since 60 minutes gives us 1 degree. So we want to convert this degree now to minutes. We are moving from degrees to minutes now. So what we are going to do is that we're going to multiply this by 60 minutes. That will give us 60. Because this one is not up to 60 minutes because it's less than 1. So 60 minutes is 1 degree. So this is less than 1 degree. So in that case, we are going to convert this one to what? To minutes. Just multiply by what? 60. So in that case, we are going to say 0.4829 multiplied by what? By 60. So 0.4829 multiplied by 60 will give us 28.974. So this is minutes. So we have converted this one to minutes now. So this is whole number part of it. So this will give us 50 degrees, then 48 what? Minutes. So which means this part we convert it to seconds. So that we're going to have 0.974. Don't forget 60 seconds also gives us what? 1 minute. And this is not up to 1 minute. We multiply by 60 again. So that's what we're going to do. 0.974 multiplied by 16. So this gives us 58.44. So we are going to make use of the whole part there, which is 58. So, and because when we have immediately after the decimal point is less than 5, we just round down, we pick what? 58. That's going to 58 what? Seconds. So that means 50.4829 degrees equals to 50 degrees, 28 minutes, 58 what? Seconds. I hope that is very clear. So that is that on that one. How to change So learn how to change, convert from degrees to degrees, minutes, and seconds. The whole part is the degree part, while the decimal part will be converted to minutes part. Then when you get to the minutes, the decimal part of the minute part will be converted to what? To seconds. So that will give you the final answer. And that's what we have it. So that is that of the first example there. So the second example, so we have this change 46 degrees 15 minutes. 46 degree 15 minutes to degrees. To degrees and decimal and a decimal and a decimal decimals of degrees of a degree. Now, without stressing ourselves, so we just like you have this. You can see this part here. We form the decimal part of the degrees. That's what we are trying to do. So which means now this 15 minutes we want to convert it to degrees. So 15 minutes, and we've learned that 60 minutes gives us 1 degree, and this is 15 minutes. It's not up to 1 degree. So that is 15 out of 60. So for us to do this, so we're going to pick 15 minutes. We want to convert to that will be 15 divided by what? By 60. So 15 divided by 60 is what we're going to do. That will give us a degree. So that is 15 divided by 60. So this will give us 0.25. So that means this 46 degrees 15 minutes equals to what? 46.25 degrees. How that is very clear. So that is that on that one. That is the second example that we have there. So you can see that we've been able to move from degrees to minutes and seconds. I'm able to move from minutes back to degrees. Is that clear? So we can also change this one to what? To minutes. So they can ask you to change everything here to minutes. How are you going to do that? So you convert degrees to minutes. So how many degrees, how many minutes make 1 degree? 60. So since this is 46 degrees, you just multiply by 60 degrees. So you have a very large number. So that would be 46 multiplied by 60. So that's 0, 0, 36, 3, 24, 27. So that's 0, 6, 7, 2. So this would be what? 2,760 minutes. 2,760 minutes. Then we then add these 15 minutes to it to give us 2,775 minutes. I hope that is very clear to you. Alright, so that is that on this one. So let's quickly look at addition and subtraction of this. So this is constant. So we want to see how to add. But before we go into that, let me quickly explain this one in detail so that you know. For example, you have 26 degrees, 10 minutes. So convert to minutes. So we want to convert everything to minutes. So this is degree, this is minutes. So we leave this one, we convert this one. This is already in minutes. So 26 degrees be converted to minutes. That will be 26 times 60. Because 1 degree will give us 60 minutes. So how many minutes will 26 degrees be? So that's what we're going to do. That will be 26 multiplied by 60, 0, 0, that is 36, alright, 12, that is 15. That's 0, 5, 0, 6, 5, 1. So this gives us 1,560 minutes plus 10 minutes. That will be 1,570 minutes. So this will give us the final answer. I hope this is very clear. So let's now look at addition and subtraction. So how do we add? How do we subtract? Minutes, degrees, minutes, seconds together. So let's look at these 2 examples. The first one we're going to look at find this. The first one, 10 degrees, 38 minutes, 49 seconds plus 8 degrees, 49 minutes, and then what, 57 seconds. So that's the first one. Second one, we have 12 degrees 27 minutes 40 seconds minus 9 degrees 39 minutes then 48 seconds. All right, so for us to do this the same thing, so let's go to do it normal way you add and subtract numbers. So just like you have 100, tens and units, the same way we do that. So for this one, we're going to have this solutions. The first one, we have 10 degrees 38 minutes 49 seconds. So it is addition. We put this on under degrees, degrees under degrees, minutes under minutes, and the second under seconds. That's 7 seconds. So we add everything together. So how do we add? So what we're going to add, start from the seconds, then move downward, upwards to degrees. So let's start with the first one. 49 plus 57. So let's add that first. 49, 57. This gives 6, and this gives 10. That's 106. And you see that this 106 is more than 60 seconds. We are saying that 160 seconds, 106 seconds. 106. This is 106 seconds, which is more than 60 seconds. You know, it is far more than 1 minute. So this means we can bring out 1 minute from this. So once you cross from 59 seconds, you now moved to 60. So this 60 seconds now is no more 60 seconds, it's equivalent to what? 1 minute. Is that clear? So which we can bring out 1 minute from this place. So just subtract 60 from here. That gives 6. That's 46. So this 60 that we subtracted from it, we carry it to this place. That because it's 1 minute. Right? So what is left is of 46 seconds. I hope this is very clear. So what is left is of 46 seconds. So addition of this is more than seconds. So just bring out the minutes you have there, which is 60 minutes. So if it is more than this, you bring it out. So 60 minutes, when you bring it out, you have 46. So that is, you have 1 minute. So what this means, this 106 minutes is 1 minute, 46 what? Seconds. So this 1 minute, take it to minutes column. This minutes column. Then 46 seconds, let's leave it as 46 seconds. So we can write number that is more than that place value. Just like when you have 100, when you are adding, you have tens units, right? You have 4, you have 7, you have 8, you have 1. So we add these two together to give us 15. We can write 15 here. We don't have, there's something like 15 units. So what are we going to do? We just write what? We write 5 and carry 1. So you don't, because 15, we are going to write 5 down. No, we are in base 10 here. So this 10, you just say subtract 10 from this. It gives you 5. So this 10 that you are subtracting will become 1 here. It is 1. That is 1 tenth. How many tenths is 1 tenth? Then it remains what? 5. The same thing is done here. It's done here. 106 minus 60. Remainder 46. So 60 here is what? 60 seconds, which will give you 1 minute. You bring it under the minute column. Then the remaining 46 seconds will be here. So we add this together again as well. So that is going to be 1 plus 38, that gives 39. 39 plus 49. So this gives 18, and this is 88. You notice that this 88 is more than 60 minutes. So in that case, let's subtract 60 minutes from it. 60 minutes, which will give us 1 degree. 1 degree, right? So when you subtract it, you can have this 8 and 2. So that's going to be 28 minutes. The 1 degree you have there, you bring it here. That's going to give us 19 what? 19 degrees. I hope this is very clear to you. Alright? So the next one is the last part of it, which is subtraction. Which is subtraction as well. For the subtraction, we have 12 degrees, 27 minutes, and 40 seconds, minus 9 degrees, 39 minutes 48 seconds. Now the same thing here. Don't forget, just normal ways, not add. Let's look at this. When you have tens, you have units. So you have 53 minus 27. So mind you, you cannot subtract 7 from 3. What are you going to do? You borrow from this 5. It remains 4, right? So this 5 here, the one you borrow will become 10 here. Then that's 10 plus 3, that gives 13. 13 minus 7, that gives us 6. So 4 minus 2 is the same thing will be done here. Alright? So we're going to subtract. 48. So we can't subtract 14 from 40. In that case, we are going to take from what? From minutes. So what the one we are taking from minutes, this will remain 26. So 1 minute, when it gets to seconds, it will become what? 60. So that will be 60 seconds. So that's 60 plus 40, that gives 100. I hope I'm making sense. The one we took from minutes, colon, when it gets to seconds, colon, it will change to what? 60. 1 minute is equal to what? 60 seconds. 60 seconds go to 1 minute. So this one here will become 60 here. So 60 plus 40 gives what? 100. So you can then subtract 48 from it. Which will give us what? 52. So this will become what? 52 what? Seconds. I hope I'm making sense. Alright, so if that is the case, so it remains the minutes column. So don't forget this 26, 27 is no more there. We have 26 minutes there. So what are we going to do? We cannot subtract 39 from 36, 26. So we still need to borrow from here. It remains 11. So mind you, this 1 degree that we took from this place, and when it gets to minutes colon, it will change to what? 60 minutes. Don't forget, it's changed to 60 minutes. So that means we are saying 26 plus 60. So this is 60, this will become plus 60. So we give us what? 86. So it is this from 86 that we subtract 39 from. So 39 from 86. We subtract it. So the same thing here too. This is 7. This is 16. So this gives us what? 7. Alright? So 7 minus 3 gives what? 4. So this means this one was 47 minutes. Then 11 minus 9 gives us 2 degrees. You can see this is very simple and straightforward. So, but if care is not taken while adding and subtracting, again mistake. Just take note of how to call the conversion of minutes to degrees, degrees to minutes, then minutes to seconds as well. I hope this is very clear. So let's stop though before we don't want the video to be too long. So let's stop at this juncture here. So we're going to continue in the next lesson. In the next lesson, we're going to look at some theorems that are attached to angles. So we're going to look at alternate angles, corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles, angles on a straight line, angles at a point, and the rest of them. So we're going to look at them in details, and then we're going to dismantle it in detail. So this is where we're going to stop. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell. So anytime I produce video like this, you'll be able to have access to it and benefit from it. So I'm going to meet in the next video. Bye for now.